Yeah, all right. Welcome back to PapastachePop. So, I will fully admit I'm doing this song not for a request, but because I think this singer is awesome. I know some of you out there will be like, dude, you're a wuss, you suck. Whatever. You know, out of all the pop princesses out there, this one can actually sing. So, I respect people that can actually do what they do and do it well. And I like this song too. So, anyways, awesome song, open chords. You get to work on the bar chord version of chords and the open position chords. You get a little arpeggiated picking in there. Awesome. Great for beginners. Great for intermediate players too. Great little workout. Awesome. So if you have any song requests and you want to hear something different, go ahead and click that link below. It comes in a nice little package of requests for me. I'll make sure to get to them. All right, let's zoom in for a closer look. Alright, so this song's pretty basic. We're going to have a lot of repeating chords, but just in different positions on the neck. So let's start with the G chord. That's going to be on the A string, 10th fret with your first finger, and then your third finger is going to bar the D, the G, and the B of the 12th fret. So from there, we're going to hammer on and pull off on the 13th fret of the B. So when you go down... Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pinky, you're going to pick the note once, but then you're going to hammer on and then pull off. So you really have to pay attention to the bottom part of this finger right here. You got to make sure that it's pressed down nice and hard, so when you hammer on and pull off, the pull off note will ring again on that part of the chord. Now we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're going to have the same exact chord shape, and we're going to do the same kind of hammer on and pull off on a different spot. We're going to go down to a D chord. Same shape again, 5th fret, A, 7th fret, D, G, B with your third finger. Now, the picking pattern is going to be a little bit different. So on the first one, we went and then went to G and D and then went down to the B and just stopped. So all together. This one, we're going to do something similar, but a little bit different. So we're going to go. So what we did was we went all the way down to the B and then back up to the D. Then we do our hammer on and pull off on the B string. Go up to the G, D, then back to B, G, D. So all together. Now we're going to go up to an E minor chord, a little bit different shape, pretty similar though. So we're going to go bar, 7th fret, A string again, and then our second finger right here is going to be on the 8th fret of the B, and then these two guys are going to be on the 9th fret of the D and the G. You get this? So we got... Just go A to B and then back up. And then once you get to the D, you're going to switch chords again. Now we're going to go to a 6th string version of a chord. We're not going to make this chord major or minor. What we're going to do is we're going to skip the G string where the third of the chord, which makes it major or minor, is. We're just going to skip that string altogether, and we're going to go... So what we're going to do is we're going to bar the 8th fret from E to E, and then our ring and pinky are going to be on the 10th fret of the A and the D. We're going to go E, A, D, B, D, A again, and then back to the G. Now we're going to do that sequence of chords. So we got... we're going to do that round twice, and we're going to pick it the same way each time. Now remember, the intro riff, we did that G chord riff 3 times, twice for the intro and then once at the beginning of the verse, and then we do the verse over again. And when you do this, think of the timing being like 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Each count of 2 6s, right? So we go 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, switch, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So any of you out there that can't manage to do the hammer-ons and pull-offs, you can just go straight up and down the chords. Right? And that'll get you through. Now, at the end of 2 rounds of that verse, you're going to go to an A chord. Let it ring, 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6, C, 2 3 4 5 6, build 2 3 4 5 6, and into the chorus. So you'll hit the A, which is just put your first finger. It doesn't really need to be major or minor. It's kind of a rock distorted part coming in. So it's just going to be A, open, and then the D and G are going to be the 2nd fret. We're just going to really only worry about that part of the chord. 2 counts of 6, obviously. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2 3 4 5 6, and then on the 2nd round, start building it, and then into the chorus. Now, if you're obviously a solo guitar player or whatever, and you just hold that, it would be pretty airy and boring live, right? So you can always strum that. And then into the chorus. So we're going to do the exact same chords. Now we're just going to do open position chords. So we're going to do a G chord. Our 2nd finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the E string. Our 1st finger will be on the 2nd fret of the A, and my ring and pinky I'm going to tuck in on the 3rd fret of the B and E. Then from there we're going to go down to an open D chord. You're going to have your 1st and 2nd fingers in the 2nd fret. You're going to be on the G string and the E string. Your ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string, and you hit from the D string down. Then from there, we're going to go to an E minor. Now, since your 1st finger is already on top, you can go just like this and do fingers 1 and 2. That'll work great. Or you can do fingers 2 and 3. That's usually how I do it. And that's the 2nd fret of the A and the D. You get to hit all of them. And then from there, you're going to go right to a C chord, which is going to be 3rd fret A. You're going to have the 2nd fret D. And then this guy is going to be on the B string 1st fret. The G string and the E string ring open. Now, what I was doing for a picking pattern, Now, when you're doing the strum, you can make a little bit more emphasis on the across the strings. You know, not so much a quick washboard. You can be like. So on the downstrokes, I'm really concentrating on the lower part of the chord, the root note, and maybe the string below it, maybe these 3 strings. And then when I do the down, down, up, down part, I'm doing more the higher register of the chord. Right? So that's the chorus. You're going to do that 2 times through. Now, going back into the verse, we're going to go back and we're going to do the same thing. Or not, sorry, it's not a major or minor. But that's only going to occur 1 time. And then we're going to go back into... right back into the chorus. Now from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a bridge. So let's go over that. All right, so the bridge is super basic. What we're going to do is it's an A chord and a C chord. But we're going to do that twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Back. Now, the keyboard comes in with an interesting note, and it would be this G string played open, so you can play this A chord and leave it like that, and it adds kind of a nice effect on the guitar. So what I'm doing is I'm using my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and then my ring finger is going to hit the B string 2nd fret, and I'm going to hit the A, the G, and the E all open. Awesome chord, right? And then we're just going to go back to the C chord. From there, it's going to basically kind of come down a bit, and it's going to do the verse chords or the chorus chords, right, in this open position with the exception of 1 chord. So we're going to go... Now we're going to do an F. Now you can do an F as a full bar. That would be barring E to E with your 1st finger and then making what looks like an E major chord right there. So it would be 2nd fret G, and then the A and the D would be 3rd fret. Or you can do a traditional open F, which is just going to be, it looks like a C chord. If you played a C chord and just drop these 2 fingers down to the D and G, and then you used your 1st finger and barred the first 2, that would be an F chord. You can do that as well. Sometimes people actually have better luck with the bar chord than this chord. Strange enough, it happens. So anyways, after that, we're going to do a chorus again. But we're going to do it 3 times now, and on the 3rd time we're going to do something different. We're going to hold that C for an extra count of 6. So we're going to go. Resolve to a G chord, and you are done. Awesome job. All right, you did another song. Congratulations. Thank you for visiting me again at Papastache Pop. Again, if you have any requests, click that link below and I will make sure to get to them as quickly as possible. All right, as always, thanks for joining me. Catch you next time.